Kate, get in here. Kate! What is this?
Do you like it?
It's interesting. Who wrote it?
A friend of mine.
Is it true?
He says it is.
Huh. A transvestite Cubano gang leader.
He's pretty extreme. Yes.
Do you believe it?
Do I believe it's true?
Yeah.
Well, I knew him at Bennington, so
So that makes it by default what? True or false?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. The teachers all loved him because he had this exotic Cubano past.
How do you get there? To Bennington?
Oh, I don't know. Some adult ed prison program.
I thought you said you knew him.
I do. He lives in the village. I bumped into him in a coffee shop last week, and well, he told me what he was writing, and so I said, could I see it? And that's what he had.
And he had it on him?
Yes, he had it on him. Like you, apparently he has a whorish essence. He'll give it up to anyone.
So why am I reading it?
I'm going to show it to Fuckface.
Give it to me.
Why?
Come on. It's not a joke.
One would say, get a room, but they have a room. It's a huge apartment. They could have 6 rooms if they wanted, but they seem to like it out here. Hey, Martin. Izzy. Hello. Hi. Nice to see ya. We are in fact not making porno videos out here. Could you take this elsewhere?
Sorry. Come on, Izzy. Come on. Hi, Douglas.
How long has that been going on?
2 weeks. You know, the night that Leonard told you you were a whore, they both felt so bad for you, they needed to comfort each other.
That's been going on for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You know, in addition to looking like that, Izzy is apparently, in truth, a total nymphomaniac, which was, shall we say, good news for Martin.
And they're staying here.
God, I said he could live here. He didn't have a place to live, and, well, she still lives at home with her parents, so that's out.
Well, yeah, but...
Like, I'm not going to tell them they have to leave. Hey, they're happy. Why would I resent the fact that they're happy? Look, Leonard's been gone for 2 weeks. No one is having their hearts stomped on, and there are 2 happy people in love in my apartment. Why would I be anything except happy myself? I'm so fucking happy. Is that all you're going to read?
I just don't know why you want me to read this.
I want to quit the group. Louise said that he would love to meet Leonard. He thinks Leonard might be able to do something for him, so I offered to sell him my last half of the sessions. I could get $2,500 back and maybe go somewhere. Don't really give a shit where, just someplace else. You know, Ohio is looking pretty fucking good right now. Just anywhere so I can clear my mind and get an idea about what I maybe should be doing with my life.
Look, Katie.
But don't be nice to me. Okay, I'm doing this and I'm not going to know you anymore.
Okay, fine. But if you want to get away from this, this is your apartment.
Well, it's my father's apartment.
My point being, if you want it to be over, you can just kick us all out.
Yes, I realize that, and I honestly think that slinking off like a dying cat could be better. Goody, that must be Leonard. Coming! Hello, Leonard. How was Somalia?
Didn't get shot. What a fucking country. It's just total chaos. Everywhere. I mean, serious, anarchic shit.
Sounds wonderful.
It was fucked. It was just an entire people erased. You look them in the eye, they laugh and they smile, but there's nothing there. An entire nation of sociopaths. 8-year-old kids roaming the streets with AK-47s. Warlords sitting like kings on top of huge mounds of food. They use the bags of rice and beans and cornmeal. They use it as their thrones. They sit up there and they laugh at the people, their own people, starving all around them. You sit on top of the food, you get a pretty great view of it all, apparently.
Sounds interesting. You can write about it?
You know what? Listen to me. Listen. You should go. Honestly, Douglas, get yourself on a fucking cargo ship and get over there and take a look at it. There's no embassies, no protections. There's no one over there who's responsible. Go over there Get yourself kidnapped. Get yourself held at gunpoint by pirates. Fuck that. They think you can't write? You spend a couple of years facing the most terrifying nihilism this planet has to offer. No one will dismiss you then.
Actually, Leonard, aside from you, no one is dismissing him.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Get yourself shot by sociopaths. That will make you a writer. What responsible advice.
There's worse advice out there. I could have told you to keep writing that shitty fucking story. Other people would have. Where are the other two? Am I early?
Hey, Martin! Izzy, Leonard's here. We're ready to start. Oh, that's from a friend of mine. He's interested in joining the group.
I'm not taking extra students. I only take a few at a time. Tell him he can submit through a teacher like everyone else.
Well, I'm leading the group. He's really good. We all thought he has a really interesting story. You know, he used to be in a gang in high school, and he's actually a cross-dresser. This is true. It's completely the kind of thing I think that you're looking for, because I'm not as interested as I thought I was in being a writer.
I give a shit.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, boo-hoo! Someone has decided not to be a writer. No one cares. No one in New York, no one in America, no one in Somalia. Trust me, no one cares.
I'm well aware. That's why I'm quitting.
I'm not giving you your money back.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm not asking you for my money back.
That's not your money. You paid me for my time. I'm here. I show up every week. If that's not enough for you, then...
That's not. See? See, I can't even. I'm trying to slink off like some dying fucking
Well,
animal. I
slink
can't
off
even.
then. Why the fuck are you still here?
Because it's my apartment.
Well, fuck you. We'll find somewhere else to meet.
I just want to leave.
So go! Leave! You're a whiner. You're a weenie. You can't take the merest shred of criticism.
Oh, that was not what you said about my story. That was not criticism. That
The
was your
critics
power
will
trip.
say worse to all of you, and if it gets in even a little bit, you're doomed. Hey? What's going on? Nothing. Just a delightful welcome home from the scariest fucking trip of my life. Katie was just telling me how happy she is to see me. I almost got shot twice. Didn't get a chance to tell that story. She had a lot of whining to do. I'm not nice enough.
That's not. I didn't.
Shit.
You like it? You think that's good,
What's he reading? What's this guy's name?
Luis?
Well, get him in here.
Who is this guy?
I told you, Martin, he's this guy I knew at Bennington, and like I know you think that Bennington is some sort of crazy Vermont hippie commune where everyone gets stoned all the time and no one can actually write.
I never said that.
Well, you so did. I don't care. I'm just saying, this guy was at Bennington when I was there, and he's really good, and I don't want to do it anymore, so he's going to take my spot. If I need the money, I'm going to Ohio.
You're going where?
I'm going to Ohio. I'm going to Ohio!
Why?
What do you care?
What is that supposed to mean? Of course I care. Kate,
Oh, do not. Please do
leave it
not.
alone.
Would you, Martin?
Leave what alone? If she's leaving, I'm just catching up. You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving! God.
What is going on?
You're a total moron, is what's going on, Martin.
So it's really good, huh?
Yeah, only read a couple of pages.
And it's good.
I just said I only read a few pages, Martin.
Leonard seemed to like it. Like he just sat there and kept reading.
Yes, we all saw him, Izzy.
Don't snap at me. I have been fucking you for 2 weeks as you had never been fucked in your life. You're not allowed to snap at me.
Wasn't snappy.
Definitely snappy because you're worried.
What would I be worried about?
You're worried about this new guy who might be good.
Kate? Hey, Kate!
What?
So you ready? This guy's story,
It's not a story, it's a memoir.
and it's good.
I liked it, I think he's pretty good. And I mean, he's kind of cracked, he wears dresses, you have to put up with that, but he's nice. And he has a really interesting history, and he can write.
So you think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really, really good.
You fucker.
What?
You wrote it.
Yes, I did, and Leonard loved it. Fucker, that stupid fucking motherfucker. A Cubano transvestite gang member, and he loved it. Asshole.
You wrote it?
Well, of course I wrote it. Look, his biggest objection to me is that I'm a rich white girl. Well, maybe if I'm not a rich white girl, we can find out if I can write.
Okay, that's hilarious. Ha ha ha. But what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do? I'm on a roll, I'm gonna keep writing.
Yeah, but you can't publish it.
Why not? Leonard loves it. Like, he loves it more than he's loved anything that anyone has handed in so far.
He liked my story.
He wanted to sleep with you.
He wouldn't have if he didn't like my story.
Or you can't publish that as a memoir.
Well, people do it all the
And,
time.
and they get arrested for it.
God, nobody gets arrested for it. They get put on talk shows for it.
It's a lie.
It's fiction, okay? I wrote a piece of fiction.
You just said it was a memoir.
That's part of the fiction.
Don't even. Fiction is fiction. Art is art. The kind of truth that fiction is beyond these types of games, which is why you get pilloried for it. And by the way, there's people who make it on talk shows. The only way to answer to that kind of behavior is a complete public shaming. Saying a lie is the truth, is a lie, and it's the kind of lie that sets a bomb off in your soul, and then you're fucked.
Wow.
It is. Look, where you write, it's like Douglas's butterflies, a messenger from the gods.
Really?
Yes, a messenger from the gods that has to be reckoned with, or you're fucked.
Martin, you don't get to vote. Okay, you don't have enough money to pay your own rent. I mean, you're such a huge fucking chicken about your work, you won't even show it. You know, if it's a message from the gods, what's the message? Oops. Nobody knows because you're a writer who no one can read, so you don't get a vote. Well done, Kate. Well done. You not only managed to write a terrific piece of writing that Leonard even loves, you just, well done. And you know, we know that you've been feeling really shitty about yourself because of the way Leonard treated you. And you know, you've been really nice to let Martin and Izzy use your apartment as a fucking love nest. Well done. You know, you must feel real good about yourself right about now. That piece you wrote about the Cubano transvestite gang member was really smart and edgy and funny. And you know what? You're a writer after all. Well done. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Thank you, Douglas. At least somebody appreciates the effort.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And
I mean, it's no worse than what Leonard did. It's practically the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, on top of everything else, he published his phony memoir.
I was really upset last week after Leonard called me a whore, so I called my uncle to talk to him about it, and he told me, Leonard's no saint.
who thought he was a saint?
Wait, your uncle dissed dirt on Leonard?
Yeah, he did.
So, spill it, what Leonard did.
He's a plagiarist.
Get out.
You're kidding.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there was some incident. It got totally hushed up, but that's why Leonard stopped publishing. It was like an ice age ago. But he did. He totally plagiarized something. It was like from a student, and it wrecked his career. After those first few novels, he was done. And I don't know what happened, but eventually someone from Random House took pity on him and threw him a copy editing gig. And then he turned out to be like this rock star editor. And then he did all those magazine pieces on Africa, And after a while, people just forgot about it. It's not really a big deal now, but I guess it was then when it happened.
Okay, wait. I just have to ask you something. Finding out your writing teacher is a plagiarist consoled you.
You know what? It did. And I'm with Kate on this one. I mean, who gives a fuck about real writing anymore?
But I didn't say that.
Yeah. But you wrote this funny thing, and you're gonna act like it's real, and I think that's smart. I mean, what the fuck else are we doing anyways? Fiction is a dying art form, and all we're doing is eating our own hearts out while we throw ourselves off a cliff. But you can make a lot of money with this. And you know what, Martin? Hearing that Leonard is a plagiarist did. It consoled me. See you clowns next week.
It does not console me.
You know what? I don't believe it. Leonard's no fraud.
Well, I think he did it.
I don't.
I do.
And I think you're looking for yet another excuse not to show him your writing.
What did you say?
You heard me.
If I'm not showing him my writing, it's because I don't care what he thinks about my writing, particularly now.
Oh, why? Because your message from the gods is so precious?
Every fucking corner of everything you write is precious. If it isn't, why would you write it? No, don't answer that. Don't answer it because I know it's not a universally held truth, but for some people, constructing a universe out of language is a timeless and reverential act, not an unholy excuse to fuck with people's heads. So no, I don't care to show my writing.
Writers aren't people.
What?
You said some people. For some people, writing is all this whatever. But let me tell you something. Writers are people, and that has never been more clear.
Well, I'm gonna go.
No, I don't want you to go.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't. I don't.
Martin. You have things to do.
Is he coming?
He's not coming, no. He decided he didn't have the money to do this right now. See, he was gonna buy my last half the sessions, that was the deal, because I was...
Because you're quitting writing.
Yeah, I decided not to do that.
So you're staying. Is that the earth-shattering announcement you're making to the group?
Yes, that is the earth-shattering announcement I am making to the group.
Well, I'm happy to have seen this. There's some great stuff here. It's fresh and muscular. The speed is impressive. It's shown me something. Why don't you tell me?
I will.
Good. Anyone else have anything? Martin?
I do. Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes, I do. And before I hand it over, I would like to politely ask, at this juncture, not to be called a pussy. I'm serious. It's unnecessary, and the point has been thoroughly examined. I have something to present to the group, and to you. That's actually more of a point, isn't it? Here, Leonard, is my soul, carefully articulated and wrapped up in a neatly typed bow for you to do with as you will. But I know that you will behave responsibly with this exceptionally precious gift I'm about to hand to you. So the answer is yes. Yes, I have some pages here.
Pussy. Unmistakable.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who's seen this?
Nobody. You.
And you wrote it?
Of course I wrote it. I wrote it this week.
This is really good.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. How'd you get here anyway?
What?
Here, how did you get here? Am I not speaking English?
What do you mean by here?
Here in my class, moron, here, with me.
I knew Kate from before. She was already in the class, and she said that you were supposed to, that the class was supposed to be this great thing to get in.
Yes, I know all this.
She didn't know Douglas, but we both had heard of him, and I met Izzy at a party, and she said she was in it too, and that you were some kind of genius.
I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about you.
So, I knew our high school English teacher knew you. He was always talking about how you guys were at Yale together, so I wrote to him and asked, and he wrote to you, and you let me in.
Your high school English teacher? What was his name?
Mr. Gladeau, Robert Gladeau.
Bob Gladeau? I let you in because you knew Bob Gladeau? That guy was a moron. I let you in because he asked? I don't remember any of this. Let's go back. Have I ever read anything that you've written?
Yes, you did. You read that.
I read this?
Well, not exactly that part, but the first 20 pages of that. It's the beginning of my novel, and that's further in.
Or are the other pages this good?
Didn't you read them?
Fuck if I know.
You don't remember. You don't remember any of this.
Martin, I've been in Somalia for 2 weeks, and since the day I got back, this one has been fucking my brains out. So no, I don't remember much right now. I don't think I read it. There's no way I would have forgotten this. This is too good. You know this is good. Is this all there is?
I'm sorry?
This is a novel. Martin, stay with me. Come on, it's part of a novel. How much of it is written?
516 pages.
How much? What else have you got? And don't tell me nothing, or I'll know that you're lying. How much writing have you got shoved into drawers and jamming up circuits on your computer? How many pages have you written that you haven't shown a fucking soul?
A couple thousand. Well,
You're a regular Emily Dickinson without the charm. Welcome to the land of the living, Emily. I want to see it. All of it. Now. Right now. Go fire up the printer.
why?
Why? What do you give a shit? Why? I just told you you're a loser no more.
You don't know what you're talking about. You've been telling me and all of us that we don't know shit for weeks. You told Douglas to hang it up and go to Hollywood.
Don't drag me into this.
You are in it. We are all in it, and we paid $5,000 to be in it, and he doesn't know shit.
Are you sure you want to doubt my word right now?
I don't believe you've been fucking her all week. I don't believe it. She said she didn't. She told me.
I don't know what she told you, but I got no reason to make that up.
I don't believe him. I don't.
Can we take this somewhere else, please?
No. Answer the question.
What was the question?
Did you lie to me?
Come on, Martin. It wasn't much of a lie. No one believed it except for you.
Are we done with the soap opera? Can we get back to work?
No. No. I'm not doing this.
Martin, come
He
on.
doesn't know anything. Why should I let him? Why should any of us? Hasn't it occurred to any of you that he's so mean to us because he's over? He can't do it anymore. If he ever could. And this is just power. It's the only power he has is to destroy. And what he wants to destroy is young writers. It's twisted. And we're so desperate. It's pathetic, actually. We're so desperate that we're just sitting here, letting him destroy our hope, our curiosity and our talent and our dreams, and why? It's nothing to him. He's God. Plus, he's done so many drugs that he can't even remember what he's read from one instant to the next. Plus, he's unethical, which I know is a joke to even bring that up, because that's how low ethics has fallen. But I don't care. He's unethical and a bad teacher. And I'm supposed to do what? Jump up and down for joy because you say there's this unmistakable quality.
That part might be true.
Nothing you say is true. You're a plagiarist. You're just a fucking plagiarist.
Yeah, you probably never told off your own father, so you definitely needed to get that off your chest.
Fuck you.
And I'm happy to provide the opportunity. It feels good, doesn't it? Spewing the truth. It's one of the few remaining reasons to get out of bed anymore. It's like a great fuck, you know. But some people are so crippled they can't stand the truth. But for those of us who partake, nothing else really comes close. Those people, though, the ones who can't stand the truth, they're going to be a problem for you. Here's why. You're a fucking nobody. Who are your parents? Nobody. Who are your connections? Nobody. Where did you go to school? It isn't Harvard, Princeton, or Yale, so it doesn't matter. You're no Douglas Martin. You're a talented nobody. Everybody is going to hate you. You'll get this published, and it'll get some attention, but not what it should. And then you'll get on to your second novel, and that will mess up your mind in ways you haven't lived through yet. That will be the worst 3 years of your life, writing that second novel. You'll feel like you're in the ninth circle of hell where the betrayers of Christ are frozen in an eternal cannibalistic silence, only it won't be flesh you'll be consuming, it will be your mind. And maybe after a couple of years you'll be onto something with your third. You'll get into one of those big writing colonies. But your bitterness at having been rejected 15 fucking times will take some of the fun out of that. You'll start to hate everyone who's more successful than you. What you feel toward Douglas right now is nothing compared to what is coming. But the work will be great. Everyone will keep telling you how good the writing is. It's too good to be mistaken. And that will become the bane of your existence. You might or might not get nominated for an occasional award, but you'll never make any money at it. Hollywood will start to look like something that's pretty good right about then, but you won't feel like sucking up to them either. So you'll waste months of your life wandering around this hellhole of the city, wondering why so many hacks can make a go out of it, but you can't get arrested. So you'll take a university job to pay off some of those credit cards that you ran up like some fucking woman all those years you let yourself get sucked into the writing. Then you'll be really screwed 1 year of teaching, and you'll realize how boring and stifling and utterly pointless it is teaching writing to a bunch of hyper-privileged, droning children. You'll start drinking more than you already are. You'll start fucking your students. Even the freshmen. Especially the freshmen, they're the only ones who haven't been ruined yet. Their adoration for your genius will feel like a drug, and why not? Why the fuck not? The work is still good. You're an artist. You have to feel something after all. You have to feel something more than just bitterness and contempt for the idiots that you write for. The biggest problem with being a writer, after all, is that you're writing for human beings. And the human... get fired for fucking undergrads, which is apparently against the law now. One of those undergrads will make a reckless and devastating claim that too many people will want to believe. Things will continue to spiral. One of your few remaining friends, maybe Douglas or Kate here, will lend you a hand for old time's sake, and you'll You'll take on a few editing gigs to make ends meet. Then you'll be good at it. People will like it. They'll turn you into a servant, and that will make them all feel really great. So you'll get more and more editing work. You'll start teaching private writing seminars, which will feel like shit. Until you realize that you could actually help the ones worth helping if you just take on the best. Just the best, that will make it better, but you'll still be a fucking servant because on the day that somebody said, you're a talented nobody, but I'm going to help you, you said, I don't need your help. Class is over.
I have to talk to you.
Yeah, well, kid, you know, right now is not really a good time.
Fine, look, we'll just, make this fast.
This is fast.
Look, it's not easy for me to be here right now.
It's not easy for me either. I'm busy.
I'm sure you are, but
Look, Martin, I don't want to be indiscreet here, but I'm busy. Do you understand? I'm busy.
you have someone here with you.
What gave you that idea?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Thanks. So if you don't
I
mind.
need my money. Look, we were supposed to do 10 weeks. You only gave us 4. I paid $5,000. If you're not going to finish that class, that's $3,000. I need it back.
Seriously? Do we have to do this right now?
I have to have that money.
Well.
It's okay, Leonard, I have to get going anyway.
No. No.
We've been at it for 2 days. I'm sore. Hello, Martin.
Okay.
Yes, hello. Where did I leave my panties? Do you remember?
The kitchen?
That's right.
You missed the boat on that one, Martin. She is an animal. Here's the thing. The thing about feminists, you catch one when they're right about the pop. I couldn't get her to stop. I'm not kidding. She's sucking my balls so hard. I'm seeing stars giving birth to planets on the asteroid. Are you squeamish about sex? Because she sure isn't.
I'll be right back.
Martin, I'm sorry about your situation, whatever it is, but now is not a good time.
I'm not leaving here without that money. Hey, I don't care. Whatever new depravity you've managed to inflict on someone I care about. It doesn't matter. Look, I have no money. I have no place to live. And I'm going to become a homeless person in this god-awful city if I don't get that money. So, I'm not leaving without it.
Why did you even take my class?
What?
Why did you even sign up? You walked out even before you walked in.
I didn't walk out. You
walked out.
Leonard, I need a favor from you real quick, please. I have to talk to Martin for a minute.
You want me to take a shower?
Could you?
Yeah, I could use one after that.
Thanks.
What are you doing here?
You know what? That is a stupid question.
You slept with him?
Wow, we went so far beyond that, it's not really worth answering that one either.
You hate him.
I wouldn't say that, no.
You think he's disgusting. He is disgusting. And now you're here doing things with that. Fuck me! I cannot even think of words bad enough to describe that toxic piece of shit asshole. It was bad enough that Izzy was sleeping with him. That was bad enough.
But it's worse if I do. Why?
Because you have a brain.
You know, there are other parts of my body as well, Martin. In fact, you never seem to notice. But hey, guess who did?
Is that why you're doing this? To get back at me?
Wow, that is classic.
Well, is it? Is that why you kicked me out?
I kicked you out because I finally grew a spine. I kicked you out because you were completely using me. I was the one. I told you about that whole seminar because I knew that you would just let yourself disappear if someone didn't. And you God, you had no respect. I took care of you. I was taking care of you, and you took advantage of that.
I know. Because you care about me.
Well, I did.
You still do.
Oh, no, I don't.
Look, I may not deserve
Yeah,
it,
you don't.
but it's there nonetheless. You can't say it isn't. Come on, Kate. Look, I'm an idiot. But the truth remains that you're
No.
night and day.
Oh, okay, Martin.
You're stars and moon and wind.
I said okay.
Okay, come on. We were good together. I admit, I blew it. But my head was that class was so poisonous. Leonard was so poisonous.
Don't start on Leonard. Okay, a lot of what he said worked. You know, he actually got me to write something new and fresh.
It's fraudulent.
You know, fraud is a way of life, especially in the capitalist culture, especially in the arts. Now, you should hear what Leonard has to say about it.
I don't want to talk about Leonard.
Then why do you keep bringing him up?
Why do I? Why do you?
You know what? He's done a lot for us. You know, he got Douglas a meeting with the Weinsteins. He introduced Izzy to Salman Rushdie, who is a huge flirt and wants to help her with her drug lord book. And he set me up with this guy in prison who has a hell of a story and Random House needs someone to ghostwrite it for him.
So Leonard got you a job as a ghostwriter, and you took it.
Martin, I would be crazy not to take that job. I thought it was pretty nice of Leonard to set it up. He was actually kind of an asshole about it. He managed to mention to my editor about 6 times that I'd written a really shitty story about a girl who was obsessed with Jane Austen. But he was nice enough about the kimono crossdresser. Plus, I like this job. It's a great start for someone like me. I'm excited for it.
A ghostwriter.
I knew you'd look down on it. You know, you have a screw loose, Martin. You really do. You know, he sat there and he told all of us how good you are. He said it. And you know, you may think that he's some fucking asshole, but you know in your heart he would never lie about something like that. And you're just eating your soul out over what? I mean, why can't you just live it, Martin?
So what? What are you? You actually like him?
Life is complicated. People are complicated. If you can't figure that out, you'll never be much of a writer, okay? I don't care what Leonard says. Honestly, he's convinced that you're the next big thing. You know, I think it's some sort of narcissistic projection, but boys. You just never get enough of yourselves, do you?
Okay, that's enough. Get out of here.
I was just looking at.
You were just spying, you little rat. Give me this. Sorry, I don't like for people to look at that.
Why not?
That's hilarious coming from you. You'd spend $5,000 on a writing seminar and then not let anyone read your shit. Here, take your check and get out of here.
Your novel, it's really good.
Wow. Thanks, SpongeBob. I'll alert the New York Times.
You're not a plagiarist.
Jesus, how long is this going to go on? Because if you're thinking we're actually going to have like a conversation, I'm getting a drink. Did you think I was kidding? I don't want you looking at. No one is allowed to look at that. Why not? I don't have to tell you why not, Mark. Give me the fucking pages back.
Why don't you show this to anybody? Why do you let people think you're not
I
right?
don't give a shit what people
Oh,
think.
yes, you do. You put on this whole hat that you're this old and bitter psychopath.
That's no act.
You can't write. You gave that whole speech, right? Boo-hoo, my career's over. I'm stuck with a bunch of losers who can't write. And meanwhile, you can. This is great. This is like a 19th century novel. This is.
It's the 21st century. I actually don't like people scraping their eyeballs on my words.
Why not?
I have no skin anymore. I can't. Once it's written, I can't live with it. I can't sit in offices and talk to people about it. I can't look at cover art. I can't talk to editors. People are so nice, and I just want to strangle them. It's completely unfair. It would be better off if I just left it on the curb and let it blow away. Not blow away, Jesus. It's just, I have no skin. Once it's written, I want to evaporate, but you don't evaporate. Your body is still, it takes up so much space. Plus, there's so much noise, and novels need silence, trust me. It's not the writing that's the problem, it's everything else. Kid was a liar. To be called a thief of words, I can't. That was 32 years ago, and I can't. Here, take your check and get out of here.
That's bullshit. Everything you just. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And as you know, really many really fucked up stupid things have come out of your mouth.
Yeah. Nevertheless, everything I tell you is true.
Get away from that desk.
This is my apartment, you moron.
I don't care. Get away from that desk or I'll hit you over the head with the Buddha.
I'm gonna have a drink.
This doesn't belong to you.
Really?
It's not you. It's not even of you. It's not yours.
Is it?
It is itself. And you are not hiding it in a desk and burying it alive. It's immoral.
Don't talk to me about morality.
I'm taking this away from you, so you can't hurt it anymore.
Why did you come over here tonight?
I came over to get my money.
Then why are you leaving without it? I've offered it to you twice. You don't even look at it. You just tell me yet again that I'm full of shit. I mean, I'm well aware that I'm full of shit. Why do you feel it necessary to go over and over it? What more do you want from me? You want my balls?
No, I don't want your balls. God, I don't even know what you're talking about half the time.
Here.
What's that?
Finally read those pages that idiot Bob Guido sent over. The first 20 pages of your masterpiece. I did a line in it for you. Show you what you got.
So you think
You're just hearing too many words.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is the only way to learn anything about writing. You have a decent editor go through it for you, word by word, show you what it is, what you meant, what you didn't even know you meant.
It does. It really does.
Yet you hear it different. You hear the ding.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. So what do you think? You want to try this?
What?
Try what? Relax, Romeo. You're not my type. I just mean work together.
Really? Well, what would that mean?
I'm not exactly an unknown entity. Martin, what do you think it would mean?
I have no idea.
It would mean I would fuck you up in so many different ways you won't know who you are anymore. That seminar was the prelude. You want me as your servant? You've got Mephistopheles in your pocket. That's what it means. So what is it? How serious are you? You want to be a writer or not?